So here we are over at Vivid Retro Customs, just like we said we'd be, with Seth Miller, the owner of Vivid Retro Customs. And as promised, the body is on the chassis, front clips on, and the whole 9 yards. So Seth, go ahead and tell them a little bit about what we got going on here and what you've got over this past week and what our goals are for the next week.
Well, thank you, Ryan. Grateful to be part of the Super Bronco team. Ryan and I, we go back a few years, having fun, doing some other quirky projects together. Even tossing back and forth another 79 Bronco. I owned, he owns. Now I'm trying to think about buying it back. Long story. Anyways, yes, grateful again. Super Bronco team here. We went ahead and jumped on this with Ryan as soon as he proposed to us. We couldn't be more thankful for it. Quite the adventure to join him on this as well. And not just that, but we do have several other projects here in the shop going on. I'm grateful for my team. Blake Broncos, little shout out to him. Kept us busy over the years as well. This started out in my driveway 6 years ago. And grateful for the community and just the vendors and everybody making this happen. Anyways, back to Ryan's.
Yeah, well, didn't they all start out of the driveway?
Yeah, they all start out of the driveway. It's a hobby that turns into this. So.
Yeah, we've done a lot over the years, and it started from, we have pretty good careers other than what we're doing right now. But you know what? Right now we're enjoying ourselves.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing now, and I think we're doing good at what we're doing while we're enjoying ourselves. So maybe it's another career, huh? I don't know. Let's see what it works out to be. But anyway, so the guys, Friday night, if you remember, we dropped this thing off, and it's actually Wednesday now. Body is on, it's bolted down, it's sitting on our S&B silicone mounts, which is going to isolate just about everything you can imagine that we're going to throw at this body. Driver comfort is going to be great. Front clip is on, and if you look down the side of this thing, you'll see it is straight as an arrow, and this is just roughed in right now.
Yeah,
so
we still have a ways to go. We go the extra mile to make sure door gaps, cowl gaps, and I've had a couple Instagram comments of, how do you get that cowl gap? Well, a lot of hours, a lot of trial and error and hours of just getting it to where we like it. Anyone that's rebuilt a 79, 78 Bronco knows door gaps are a pain in the neck. They're tight, they're awkward, but that little extra mile.
I think that was a lot of the comments when we had the White SuperBronco. We really focused on the door gap, the fender gap, and the hood fitment on that truck.
Yep.
And I can guarantee you this one, with this gentleman and his team, is going to be just as good. No matter what we throw at it, we'll be able to adjust it later. But anyway, a few little things that came in at the last minute on this. We were able to find a 75 F600 truck, which is a medium-duty Ford truck that utilizes the same cab, but it has the larger front fenders and the flat grille. You typically see them on U-Haul trucks and things like that.
Heavy duty.
Yeah. But they have some pretty cool features which we've transferred over to the Super Bronco, which are the hood has a lot larger letters on it.
Get up to the camera so you can see.
Yep. A lot larger letters on it, and we think these are going to be pretty proportionate. Yeah. So, there we go.
This is much more fitting to this Super Bronco.
40-inch tires and the lift it's going to have. That's going to really set it off with these larger letters on the hood. And then the doors actually, they utilize these handles on them, which when you've got a lifted truck like this, it's a lot easier to walk up and grab something like this and then pull the door open than it is with these. If you're walking through a truck with a lift and you have to go like this and pull the door open, and it's at the top of your head level. So we try to find these F600 doors for these trucks that have got a pretty good lift on them. Lucky last minute, I think we found these doors and hood after you had the original doors and hood done. Yes. So we've got a really nice set of hood and doors for a Bronco, but then we've got the F600 ones done.
We have our backup plan.
Exactly, right.
Mr. Ryan here likes to go a little bit too hard over
if all things go bad.
Lord knows. And we have our backup plans. But yeah, the 600 hood, oh my God, I wish I could find a fleet more because those hoods are well supported, no oil canning. Now the regular Bronco hood, we went above and beyond and tried to brace that so we wouldn't have any oil canning jumping over dunes or heavy drops over the rocks, what Ryan does. So we tried to accommodate knowing how he drives and where he goes with these rigs and trying to make sure we don't have any errors on our side. And they still look good going over the jumps and the rocks. And
Maybe it'd be cheaper if I just rented U-Hauls and drove them over the rock.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
No.
Anyway.
But anyways, Ryan gave us a beautiful body to begin with. There was the little crumpled up body mount, but you took care of that.
Yeah.
What was the backstory? What was the backstory with this rig?
Yeah, a little history on this. This actually was from Rangeley, Colorado, and it was purchased. It's a '78, and it was purchased. I can't remember exactly when it was purchased, but a mining company purchased it, and it was a perimeter patrol vehicle for the mine. And in '82, it got wrecked, and it got wrecked so bad that the entire axle and frame got broken, and the body mount was pushed clear up into the body on it. The dents on the dash.
There was knee prints on the dash for that poor passenger. Oh, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, and needless to say, it was parked. I guess it was parked under a lean-to since '82, and we were lucky enough to go over and pick it up and get it back over and get everything taken out of it. And lo and behold, once Seth got it on media blasted, it was a completely rust-free body.
Rust-free body.
But here's the part that'll make you cry. This was a deluxe two-tone, medium copper, Wimbledon white. It had the cold weather package, XLT Ranger, factory CB. It was a really neat truck. Pretty rare rig, yeah. And it actually looked orange and white, but once we got everything out of the interior of it, and the medium copper was exposed on the floor where the sun had never seen it. The sun's pretty intense in Rangeley, Colorado, so it turned it orange. But
that spot,
once we got the carpet up and we were actually able to look at the medium copper,
beautiful color.
It would have been
Beautiful color.
cool to put it back together with the medium copper, but with what we're going to do with this truck and how we're going to use this truck.
Yeah.
Wimbledon white single stage.
Oh yeah. So we went full bore, stripped it down to bare metal, great solid body as Ryan said. We fine-tuned the cosmetic side of the floor pan there. Ryan got us pretty much 99% of the way getting that body mount where it needed to be. We chose single stage just because simplicity, repairs. We know Ryan's going to put this thing through the ringer, so instead of doing the whole base clear coat, it complicates things. So we just kept it old school, did a single stage classic Wimbledon white. You can't go wrong. But what really hurt my feelings is Ryan making me cut these beautiful quarter panels and these fenders that were original sheet metal. But we get it. We're back behind it. This thing's going to be a one-of-a-kind, just monster. And it's just going to be unbelievable once you fully see the tires underneath this thing and why we have the flares and everything. This thing flexing, it's going to make sense, and it's going to be beautiful while it's doing it. That's our goal. So
And a little bit of story on the chassis on this. You'll probably notice this is not a '79 Bronco chassis, and look at a few of our other videos. You'll get more information on the chassis. But this is actually a 2020 Super Duty chassis that has 97 miles on it under it that we've shortened. And it was to do a little research for our Super Shorty trucks that we build. We needed body construction, frame construction, wiring, and everything like that. So we bought a truck that had 97 miles that had been lightly rolled and just completely disassembled and researched it. And this frame was the final thing on the floor. And Godzilla 10R140 frame. I mean, original paint on the frame, pretty much. I mean. Yeah. The frame was fine once we got the body off.
It was brand new.
We couldn't throw it away. So it's like, what do you do with it? It sits off in the corner of the shop, and idle time, fabrication type oriented minds, ends up with a 110-inch wheelbase, chassis, 4-link, you know,
Yep.
front suspension, rear
Whipple,
suspension.
potentially Whipple.
Oh, this chassis should support a Whipple with
Yeah.
no problem. We could probably
I'm working on that. We're
Yeah.
gonna convince him to do the Whipple.
we could probably jerk this thing out and go right on up with new internals and the whole 9 yards and
Oh, yeah.
run right up to 1,000 horsepower, and this thing can drive like a
easy with that
yeah.
frame.
So that's on the list. You know, that's easily changed down the road. We figured we'd just get it on the road first
Yeah.
and see how it
Couple
behaves.
jumps, couple
Yeah,
jumps,
a couple jumps and stuff
couple
like that.
crawls,
This is going to have enough to put it where we want to put it.
Yeah.
See what
couple
it's gonna do.
toes.
So
We even went as far as doing the bed liner paint matched, and again, there was no rust on this truck, but we went full bed liner underneath and on the inside floor pan just to help with sound deadening, heat resistance, and just longevity. Ryan's gonna put this thing through the ringer. We want it to last. It's gonna look good doing this and last while doing this.
yeah, easily repairable too. You know, if you scuff up single stage, it's an easy repair.
Easy
It's not
fix.
like a basically
No,
clear
big
coat
clear
and a
coat,
whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So yeah, single stage. You know, that's a ticket on
school.
this. Yeah.
There's a reason why they made it.
Yeah, so moving forward, this is where it's gonna land, so.
We still got a road ahead of us still. We're, like Ryan said, we're in the draft phases, trying to get those perfect door gaps, cowl gaps. The hood will be coming on here soon. We'll make sure the gap matches the cowl. That's our biggest thing here at Vivid Retros. We make sure gaps match around the truck. There's that old saying, well, you don't see both sides of the truck. Well, I don't care. We take it to the above and beyond to make sure the gaps match both sides. Even if it's a daily driver, we don't care. We try to go above and beyond. So,
That's why it's here.
and Ryan, thank you again for letting us be part of
Oh, you
Super
bet.
Bronco.
You bet.
Happy to be part of it.
Well, it's a lot of fun, you
It is
know.
fun.
There's a lot more than these Super Broncos. We're always playing with the Super Shorties and
Ryan also was gracious enough to let me tag along on my first Moab trip. I was a farm kid in Nebraska. We had the flatlands, nothing else.
what's a rock?
Yeah, exactly.
You can drive up that?
We had mud and flatlands. That was it. Ryan let me drive his first Super Shorty, which now I'm attached to, so we're fighting over custody. But he let me actually jump it, or I guess he approved of me jumping it, and now I have attachment with this truck. And it was just an absolute mind-blowing adventure, getting to see these Super Shorties climb. We had the red Super Bronco there.
Holy shit.
Ringer there at Moab, what was Hell's Gate?
Yeah, Hell's Revenge.
Hell's
Went through-
Revenge.
all through Hell's Revenge.
Hell's
with it,
Revenge,
yeah.
watching that thing go through and all these Super Shorties going through. It was so much fun. But I will admit, the rock crawling, not my style. I like the sand, let it cut loose.
The sand was
have
fun.
Yeah, throwing some
And we
sand
got to be
around.
experts at tire repairs.
Yes, tire repairs, and I got pretty good at detailing after the playing in the sand too. It took me about 3 days to get the sand out of the white Super Shorty. So
A lot of compressed air.
yes, but I wanted to make sure it got back to Ryan in better condition than I had it. So we even actually did a couple quick repairs while we had it. So
We got rid of that valance under the front. I was always meaning to take that off.
So
anyway.
wind reduction, weight reduction, as planned.
So we're about due for another one of those trips
Yes, we
once it
are,
cools
yeah.
off in Moab.
This should be the one to go through.
Probably will. Yeah. I think
See if
we'll
I
take-
can't get a little bit more air with Lucky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, so I think that pretty much makes it a wrap on this thing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this YouTube video. I'm learning.
Yes, doing good.
Thanks again for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.